Hey beautiful Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Taurus, let's just see what the cards want to show, what intuitive messages you may need to know at this time. This may or may not resonate for you, as this is a general reading, but hopefully there's something here that you guys can take away. And for cross watchers, the roles may be vice versa. Thank you so much, and without any further delay, let's begin. What do we have for my beautiful Taurus at this time? What do we have for my beautiful Taurus at this time, please? All right, Taurus, first card out is the Ace of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups, the Fool card, Ten of Pentacles. We have the Strength, the Tower, Death card. There's a lot of major arcanas here. So something major is going on, or something major is about to happen. Major changes, or even big decisions in your life, okay? We have the Sun card. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So I was saying major. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about karmic turns, right? Movement is coming. What goes up will come down. So I'm wondering here, Taurus, if some of you are getting victory over a long battle. It may very well be a legal battle, but if it's a personal calamity or drama that's going on, something is going to go into your favor. Ace of Swords is a very strong message of clarity, right? It's also a message of truth, okay? It's also a message of stepping on your own, stepping in your power. So I don't know if you guys know the saying that the truth is the truth even though no one is saying it, and a lie is a lie even if everybody is saying it. I may be connecting with a Taurus where you know that you know the truth and you're saying the truth. It may be going against the masses. It may be going against what other people around you are saying. They don't agree, okay, or they're denying the truth. I even see somebody trying to silence the truth here with the Strength card, trying to influence you to change your mind, or trying to influence you to be silent and not say anything at all. And so with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, something is coming here. Movement is happening. And we all know that the Wheel of Fortune means that once this wheel turns, there's no going back. Forces are in motion. I often associate this card as well as act of God or force majeure, chance occurrence, matter beyond one's control. So somebody cannot control the truth from being revealed, even if they try. We have the Tower here. And we know the Tower is a downfall because it's a result of someone's selfish, egotistical ambition or pride. And I'm wondering if you are dealing with a group of people, not necessarily a specific person, but if this applies, then by all means. Because with the Death card and the Tower, bear with me here. Both of this card, of course, talks about ending, absolute ending, change that is generally uncomfortable, and the process may have been long and painful. But I feel like you've endured this and you persevere, Taurus. And now a brighter new era is up ahead. And the reason why I said group or institution, community that you may be part of here, I feel like a natural cycle of revolution is happening where a former authority or authoritarian regime is being overthrown. And this is a very interesting message because I don't typically get this kinds of messages, but I'm getting a strong sense of something being overthrown. Someone who used to think that they had the power, and interesting, we have the King of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. Somebody who didn't want to step down, okay, if that makes sense. They are so used to being in control, being in charge. Their word is law, if that makes sense. But then they realize they're humans after all, just like the rest of us. Their actions come with consequence. No one is above the law is also what I want to say. The law of truth, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune, consequences come when they least expect. This may be something that is shocking to a lot of people, right? But you know what they say with the Tower, expect the unexpected and nothing is going to surprise you. So for some of you, I feel like you see this coming, or you saw this coming. If this is ever like a personal drama playing out where somebody kept covering up the truth, kept being in denial, or I don't know, it could be somebody that even misused their power or authority, or try to control something in their favor. There may have been some selfish ambitions here or ego. Something is being overthrown now, okay? And so this will keep happening unless they learn the lesson, is what I'm also picking up. They cannot keep doing the same things over and over again with Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are saying history keeps repeating itself. Seven of Wands, you know? So I'm wondering if some of you here, Taurus, are being called to speak, are being called to, I would even say, witness or share your experience, share your truth here with Ace of Swords, which is the truth, okay? Not the version that this person could be saying. Because with Seven of Wands, you are in the defense position, and I'm wondering if somebody may have accused you of something, may have even went as far as tainting your reputation here for some of you. I did say some drama came out or happened. I'm wondering here if somebody was gossiping or spreading false rumors, if there was a major controversy. And I do want to say that it's backfiring on this person. If you ever felt a sense of injustice where somebody misjudged you, or they placed a wrong judgment, I just feel like you are being redeemed here, or you now have the upper hand is what also I'm picking up. Okay, because the truth always reveals itself. It may take long, right? But it's definitely going to be revealed out in the open. And so this could be the Tower, right? The dramatic revelation, something being exposed or somebody being exposed. And also there's a lesson about humility. Whoever has been repressing or suppressing others, there's now external forces that are breaking this wide open. And it's meant to put everything back in perspective. And it's meant to reveal something or rebuild something in a better foundation, okay? Because obviously there's been cracks here. Now, I do want to say that with Ten of Cups, that you're happy and you're rejoicing in the truth. I'm getting that you're going to be in a position of realizing, wow, everything just works in my favor after all. What I've been through, what I endured wasn't easy. But the truth wins, okay? Love wins as well. For a lot of you, that could be the case. Strength card. Love wins over hate. The truth wins over delusions or dishonesty and deception. Now, the Ten of Cups also speaks about great happiness that's about to enter in your life here, where everything you feel like you may have lost, Taurus, because of this person or group is now being restored. And negative energies are being cleared. Like, look at the Sun card and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, these are very positive energy. The Sun card team is about success. Success is yours. Glory is yours. You've accomplished something not a lot of people accomplish, because look, sometimes if we feel like we're up against an established person or group or even someone that we deem has power over us, it's so easy to feel hopeless or defeated and not continue to fight. But the Ace of Swords is about being on a mission, not being afraid to stand in your own power. And that power is because of your knowledge, right? Knowledge of the truth, facts that you have, information that you have. Knowledge is definitely power. And it's like nothing can be stopped here. It's already progressing. It's already happening. No matter how somebody tries to cover it up or does not want to step down or does not want to let their guards down, it's happening. The Wheel of Fortune is beyond your control now. People are waking up or the truth is being out in the open. And so I'm wondering with the Sun card, if there's a significant reward that comes with this, or even if it's not spiritual reward where it's fulfillment, this may be even like a physical reward or monetary reward, all right, for what you've been through, compensation for what you've been through. I may not know your specific situation, but I'm getting that something that has been initially taken from you is going to be restored back. The Fool card and the Death card you see here, ending and beginning. It's a story of a complete cycle. A destruction leads to creation. An ending of a journey is the beginning of a new one. Tower moments lead to rebuilding, okay? So somebody here is being humble. If this speaks about a relationship, I do want to say that you found out what they've been truly doing in the background. And this may be a long-term connection with someone who you even have a family with or share children with, if that's the case. And with Strength card, this is being brave enough to navigate your own path, and you found your own confidence, your own voice to say something about this finally, okay? Death card is inevitable. It's an inevitable confrontation, or inevitably something is going to change. It's hard, but you have to endure. okay? And this is going to change you from in and out. And I do want to say, if it's a person, it's like they don't want to let you go. But so much has already happened here, Taurus. Let me pull more cards out to specify this, okay? What else do we want to reveal for Taurus at this time, please, Spirit? What else does Taurus need to know at this time? These are very specific messages coming in, okay? So I don't know if this may even is going to resonate for a lot of you, but let's see. What else do we got for, or we have for Taurus? We have the Hermit. So I keep getting that even though the truth is not being spoken of, right? It's still the truth. And even if a lot of people are telling the lie, it's still a lie. A lie cannot be the truth. And the Hermit, I keep getting somebody made you silent, or you've been silent with what you've dealt with, the struggle, everything that you've been through, but then you're coming out of that much different person. The Strength card is about evolution. It's all about inner strength and courage. I don't know. I'm getting the message that you may have been traumatized by somebody in the past, and it took a long time for you to feel comfortable about sharing what you've been through, in the hopes of somebody finding inspiration and healing with this out as well. Okay. To somehow influence others in a positive way, okay, is what I'm picking up. And the Hermit's message is, you did a lot of introspection, you did a lot of finding yourself, or going on a journey towards finding yourself, and you embrace solitude, okay? But it's like you found enlightenment. I do want to say that some of you are detaching yourself once and for all as well, cutting ties. Could be that this sword is about severing connections, severing ties. And these are major decisions that you're doing, because there's a lot of major cards here. Majoring severing of ties, like there's no two ways around it. This is an absolute ending with the Death card, and there's no going back, or there's no sense of going back in time to undo what has been done. So what else do we have for my beautiful Taurus here? We have the Two of Wands energy, Eight of Cups. I also saw this card for Aries, and if you want to watch the Aries reading as well, that's also something beautiful and very life-altering, what they're going through. But look, Two of Wands and Eight of Cups. This is somebody who I feel like is looking beyond their circumstance, right? And it could be, it's about having faith that things are possible, right? That victory is possible, that justice is possible here, okay? To not look at just what's happening in the present, but having faith, okay? And with the Eight of Cups, this is a message of getting off of a beaten path, letting go, necessary for change, healing, painful memories, cutting off connections and issues that are hurting you. And with the Two of Wands, taking destiny into your own hands. It's a card of power and choice, okay? There might be new partnerships on the horizon here, or new romantic connections, because look at the Eight of Cups, right? The stack, Seven of Cups, and there's one cup here. I'm wondering if this may mean leaving a relationship that has been chaotic or abusive in one way, shape, or form, unfulfilling, somebody that didn't treat you right or with just. And as you're going on a journey of healing, you might unexpectedly manifest a new and loving connection, new and loving relationship, okay? If this is career as well, some of you, like I said, something is being overthrown, and it's like a new and better opportunity opens up for you here. And I'm wondering if somebody's going to be forced in isolation, Taurus, as a consequences of their actions in the past. I did say being overthrown. Somebody's going to be left behind, or at the very least, nobody wants to work with this person anymore, or they're being isolated. They're the ones now distancing themselves. And I'm wondering if this is because nobody believes them anymore for what they found out or what has been exposed about them. So this may be a situation, Taurus, where in the beginning you thought that you were the sort of the underdog, right? somebody more powerful, more connections, or somebody you saw as a person of authority was doing something that was unjust, okay? Totally against you, trying to silence you for the truth. And then something blew up with the tower. Something has been revealed, exposed out in the open. It may not be from you, but from something else. It could be divine intervention, force majeure. Okay, it's inevitable with the death card. And the sun card means everything now is out in the open. No more secrets, okay? This is about the public. It's getting the public's notice. This may also mean freedom from a former state of toil. Perhaps you felt staying in this or keeping this information to yourself has been painful. It's what you had to endure. But then now, as a consequence, somebody is fleeing or somebody is hiding. Somebody may be in forced isolation because they can't seem to face what they've done. It's a very interesting message. If you may also been through very challenging, toxic, or unhealthy relationship, this may very well be having a mentor, somebody that can help you heal these emotional wounds. And no shame with asking for somebody's help and assistance, because there are things that they can also help us with. Okay, time to time, yes, we need our own guidance, we need our own wisdom, but there are times when you need to look to others for their strength and for their support. And I'm seeing here that this may be the process that some of you are going through. What else do we get for the sign of Taurus, please? For my beautiful Taurus. Let me just clarify some cards here. Why is the Tower here, please? We have Seven of Pentacles. So you waited for this for a long time. I'm getting that. Somebody is going through a downfall. Not that you wish negative to anybody else, but it's like it's inevitable. It's with the devil, you know. Consequences here can follow them when they least expect. And I do want to say with the devil, right? This may be a result of them not taking accountability. And for some of you, it may be a codependent relationship or a toxic partner, whatever the case may be. Somebody, you know what they say with Seven of Pentacles, you reap what you sow, right? The seeds that you plant is what's going to grow. The energy that you put out there is what you can expect. You know, I get that this person really thought there weren't consequences, but you reap what you sow, okay? What comes around goes around, indeed. For you here, the message is to not give up. To not give up. I feel like there's a new perspective now in life, and that could be the Ace of Swords. Let's see, we have Eight of Wands. So now what's beautiful about this for you, Taurus, is that universe is blowing you in a different direction. I feel like this is all because the universe knows what you deserve. Okay? That you're not meant to stay here. If you ever felt like you were trapped in a situation, there was no way out. But like I said, this is force majeure. Events are happening in your favor, blowing in a different direction. Something, I feel like the scales are being put back into balance because somebody tipped it off for too long, thinking that there wasn't any consequences to them. But with Eight of Wands here, movement, right? Something that was initially blocked, something that you felt there wasn't any progress here. But with Eight of Wands here, Eight of Wands, right? So I apologize if I said Eight of Swords, but Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about dynamism, leaping into the void, movement, taking initiative. This is also success through group strength and cooperation, being decisive and determined, and successful timing. So I believe this message, this news about something working in your favor could not have come in a much better time. If this is, again, a resolution to a legal battle, you being able to clear your name or redeem your name if somebody falsely accused you, or this may mean finally movement away from a toxic person or group, right? Eight of Wands is a very spiritual card. A lot of spiritual downloads here for a lot of you as you heal, as you move forward. All right, so to end this reading, Taurus, I feel like that's the message here for you. There's a lot, so take what only resonates and leave what doesn't. What is your last message here, advice for my Taurus? For my beautiful Taurus. There's two cards, but let me just get one. Just one card for the sign of Taurus, please. Okay, tick-tock. So what do we say about time? That justice may be slow, but there's always divine timing for when things fall in place. And very interesting with Seven of Pentacles, it's all about divine timing as well. It's all about going through the process, okay? Tick-tock. Let me read what this card is saying. And I don't know if this may be online or social media as well with the app TikTok, if some of you are in there, that something dramatic is going to be revealed about a famous person or somebody well established. I did mention about something being overthrown. Let's see. Okay, this may not be for all, but it says here, essential meaning, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, are happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to create the life you desire, so release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Indeed, right on time with Eight of Wands. So I feel like everything has a season. It's divine and appropriate timing. So I was saying here, everything has its season. It's divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, okay? So I'm getting that there's a fulfilling outcome here to a long overdue situation that you guys have been enduring and persevering. And so something is definitely working in your favor here. You're divinely protected and divinely guided. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus. I hope that the messages will help you, will resonate for some of you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending all love and light, and namaste.